here at SPE Offshore Europe 2019. You join me on the Expro stand, and I'm here with Neil. Neil, hi. How you doing?
How you doing?
Offshore Europe 2019. How's things going for you so far?
It's great to be in this new shiny building. That's it's great. I mean, we've got our offices over the back here, so we saw it going up over the last few months and years, and it's fantastic to see it actually really here and alive and kicking.
With your office essentially next door, you really are a local to the exhibition, I guess. What do you hope for the next couple of days here?
Well, I think the thing about this exhibition is a great showcase. It's an excellent showcase for us on a global scale. In fact, the very first people we had on our stand yesterday were for an Indian trade mission. So it's really, really good to see that kind of international aspects of oil and gas in Europe, UK, being having a global footprint. So what we hope to get out of this is just more exposure and more awareness of who we are and what we do. Now, Expro, you've got your offices here in Aberdeen. Tell us a little bit about what Expro do in the energy sector. So Expro have been around since 1973. We've been doing essentially well services since the very first oil came out of the ground, oil and gas came out of the ground in Great Britain. In fact, our storage facility in Aberdeen holds some of the very first oil ever found in the UK. Still to this day, you can go and touch that barrel where it was produced, which is pretty cool. So we're predominantly a well services company. We compete on a global scale in 50 countries, about 4,500 employees. But we're very niche in what we do. We don't try and overcook and compete in a number of other areas where people have that covered. So we've picked very specific technology areas where we specialize in those. And through our own supply chain here in the UK, and predominantly our own supply chain here in the UK, we export and also take our services globally. Now here on your stand, you've got lots to see and do just over our shoulders here. I guess some new technology. You've got some VR there for well intervention, but you were telling me before we came on here about some firsts that Expro have. Yeah, and you're right. I mean, the VR stuff is great, and the camera that it's associated with, which is a downhole camera to allow some inspections of internal mechanisms within a well. It's great technology, but actually the conduit to run that is one of the world's first. So we have a thing called Coil Hose, which nobody else has currently. We've just acquired that technology. It's a great technology that was developed in Norway. Essentially what it is, and you'll see it just sort of here, is, as I move around here, you'll see the coil hose technology here. This is essentially a compact coil tubing unit that can be run on a wireline intervention power pack, and it enables a customer to bring solution, or enables us to bring a solution to a customer where coil tubing could be very difficult to rig up. And this is a very, very compact environment, and it sits in a very compact space. What it also allows a customer to do is to bring a well on where they may have challenges with bed space and crew size, and also helicopters and support mechanisms. So they can mobilize this equipment, bring a well on, and demobilize it in about the same time that it takes to plan a coil tubing job. And because of the minimized footprint, it actually lowers the CO2 footprint of the operation as well. So it sort of ticks quite a few boxes. Well, you heard it here then. The coil hose technology is on show here on the Expro stand. So make sure to pop along and chat to the team here at Expro at SPE Offshore Europe 2019.